Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to go over my FOC comic Spec top 10 picks due February 7th, 2022 for everyone except for DC and Scout, and those will be due Sunday, February 6th, 2022. We got some great covers, some great stories, and some great first appearances. So stay tuned for all of the delicious comic spec coming up so that you can FOC and get as many copies as your heart desires. And hopefully you can get some of these ratios before they sell out or before they skyrocket in price. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I am going to do my top 10, but first I wanted to talk to you about some possible specs, some things that you may want to keep an eye on. You may want to do your own research and figure out if it's something that you're going to want to do. But we have the first one is Batman Killing Time #1. And this is just the cover A, and it looks like a pretty fun story. I'm thinking of doing a top 10 of just stories. This is my spec list. So, so it's supposed to be the first cameo or full appearance of the Help. So it sounds like they're not quite sure on what if it'll show up, the Help will show up, if it's a cameo or what. Honestly, it doesn't look like in the solicitation there's anything. So, this one's an honorable mention because, like I said, there's nothing in the solicitation about it, but there is some spec buzz out there for either a cameo or a full appearance of the Help. Next is Batman 121, and this one is another honorable mention, and it says a new member of Batman Inc. is revealed, or is rises. The plan is revealed. So anyway, yeah, who knows? I don't think anything's gonna happen, but it's just something I thought you might want to keep an eye out for. After that, we have Batman Urban Legends #13, and this is the first appearance of a new Super Pets, led by Ace the Bat Hound. So that could cause that previous Batman cover with Ace on it to go up. But yeah, I thought that's a decent enough spec for at least an honorable mention. And my last couple honorable mentions are just because I think they might be worth picking up, just in case. There's nothing in the solicitation, but I mean, it's a final arc against the God of Hammers, and you never know if anything's gonna happen. So I won't be FOCing this, but I just thought I'd bring it to your attention. And then this one isn't really a cover. It's not the first cover appearance. It's not the first appearance, but it is the Spotlight variant. And I think I forget his name. It's the son of Dormammu. His Spotlight variant's going for quite a bit. So if anything comes from this character, this Spotlight variant could end up going up in value, especially if they decide to do a Strange Academy TV show. All these kind of Spotlight variants, I think, are going to get picked up and go up in value. So just wanted to bring this one to your attention. Alright, now let's start off with number 10. And we have Amazing Spider-Man 92. This is the Momoko 1 for 25 variant. And I think this was on here before. I want him on my previous list. But what behind doors Z may destroy the whole city. It could be an old villain. It could be a new character. We don't know. So I just thought that's something you might want to keep an eye out for. But it's a little bit closer to almost a certainty to at least allow it to make number 10. Number 9, we have Star Wars Crimson Reign number 3. This is the Chrysanthemum variant. We all know that he's in Book of Boba Fett and his value's gone up. So I thought this cover might be worth grabbing if you are a fan of Chrysanthemum. And this is the one I'm going to get, the Crimson Reign number 3 Raza Knights Dawn variant. I have 1 and 2 of the Raza. I think this is going to make a sweet set when you have all of them. And I don't know if these are the Knights of Ren or if they're like Crimson Dawn Knights. So we will just have to see. And number 8, we have Punisher number 1. But my spec on this is this one right here. This could be an homage to maybe Spider-Man or whatever, but it could also symbolize the Punisher walking away from his old symbol. And I think that might be valuable, in the future going forward, especially depending on how long they keep this new look. So just, yeah, that's definitely, I think, spec worthy. And then after that, we have Venom, number 6. I mean, anything Venom, I think, is spec worthy now. You can't really go wrong with at least getting one. But it looks like there's a new operative named Spearhead. So, could be probably going to be a first appearance in this one. And it's Venom. And it's just going to keep adding to the collection. So I will be having Venom 1 through 6. It'll be pretty sweet. And with, let me see. I think this is number 6, Radiant Red, number 1. This looks like it is a sequel to Radiant Black. But the reason why I wanted to include Radiant Red is because I think all of these Image superhero comics are going to be worth getting because of number 5, Rogue Sun. Alright, Rogue Sun is, I believe, I don't know, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Rogue Sun is the series, I believe, that's going to start bringing together the Image verse, or whatever you want to call it. And Radiant Black is going to be in it, so I think Radiant Red will be in it, and it could end up bringing everything, and I wouldn't be surprised if it tied into crossover as well. So I haven't been putting crossover recently on my FOCs or my spec list, but crossover may be something you want to consider. So here's cover A. Here's the 10 copy incentive. I don't really think that's very cool. The 25 copy, which is that one's actually pretty cool. And then the one for 50, which I think is pretty cool. So there you go. Number 4 is this, no art for it yet. This Black Panther number 3, the second print variant. I'm sure it's gonna have a panel of that first appearance that made it appear go big in the first place, and then it'll be, one of those books. So if they don't do the art sooner than later, it may go under the radar. Otherwise, I do think it'll be highly ordered. However, if they really do treat this character like they're going to be the next Miles Morales, which I think is why that first one went up, then it will definitely be worth getting this second print. So, yeah, there you go. Number 3 is a repeat offender on here. I thought this would have already been coming out. I've already FOC'd this. So, I guess if you have already FOC'd this, then you're good to go. If not, it might be something you want to consider picking up. It is, I don't know exactly even what's inside the book, but this cover I think is worth just buying at least one copy anyway. And number 2, these next two, I think number 2 is going to be good, and number 1 is a banger that you have to get. And gwenomverse. And this one has a bunch of dudes. So it looks like Cap Gwen, Wolverine Gwen, Night Gwen. I don't know who that is. Captain Atom Gwen, Thor Gwen. So who knows? It's a gwenomverse. Is that? It almost looks like Electra Gwen or Black Widow Gwen. But yeah, so I would go ahead and try to pick that up. It's supposed to have a whole bunch of first appearances of different types of Gwen. So there's cover A, and I did want to show you cover B. I think this looks awesome. Or I'm sorry, this isn't cover B. This is a 1 in 25, and I think this might be worth picking up. So anyway, yeah, there you go. Gwenomverse. Well, I don't know what else I can say other than, you know, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. Alright, guys. Are you ready for this one? I've actually already bought one of these off eBay. So, I hope you, if you can get it for a good price, I think you should get it, but again, it's your money. Don't listen to me. I'm just telling you my thoughts on the book, and I actually got one of these. It is Captain Carter. And the reason I don't want you to take my advice, because don't spend this money if you don't have the money for it, honestly. You know what? Or do. It's your money either way. I mean, yeah. So, you got Steve here in the Hydra Stomper. This is Captain Carter What If from the What If show. This variant is from the What If show. I don't know if the comic is going to be, but this is the 1 for 25 animation variant. I just see this thing skyrocketing in value. I don't know how it doesn't. So, anyways, yeah, go ahead and rewatch this video a couple times throughout the week so that you get familiar with the books, why they're keys, and that way you can do a little bit more research to decide if those are the books that you want to pull the trigger on. You do have till Sunday. Don't be hasty. Do your research. Figure it out what exactly you want to put your money on. And if you think one book might go higher than another, maybe transfer some of your funds over there. Or sometimes what I do is I'll buy a little bit less than one and just buy like one of, instead of buying 10 of one, I'll buy maybe 5 of one that I think is really going to hit. And then I'll buy like 1 of 5 that I think could hit, but also that I would be happy with if they don't hit. So I never buy anything that I would be bummed being stuck with, and that's the worst thing you can really do. So anyways, again, I'm not saying buy what you like. I hate when people say that. I'm just saying do your own research. Do not listen to me. I am just giving you my thoughts based on speculation that I've heard out there on the interwebverse, and giving you that information, just like a news station. That's all. So, alright, I guess that is it for me, and click that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel to see more awesome comic book content like this. Set that notifications to all so you see these videos right when they come out. And comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video and what books you plan on picking up, or which books you think you're gonna pass on. Are there ones not on here that should be? Let me know. Alright, talk to you in the comments. Bye.